What's up, YouTube viewers of the Prussian Prince? Over here we are at the Kansai Wood Double Triumph Tournament. I'm Unicorn Attacked and I'm joined here with Phantom.
Hello.
There he is, a bit late. Zerit.
Hello, hello.
And of course Prussian Prince itself.
Hello.
And we're watching here, like I said, on the Double Triumph. It's the RTK team versus TWR. And we have over here Tejo and Killerfish against Mayutsu and Boss Tycoon.
Yep, exactly. So,
And on
will
the
we
map
go?
we have over... Oh, sorry.
No.
Can I... on the map we have the farmhouse over on the left side near Tejo, and then we have the shrine for Killerfish. Oh, there we go.
And game is starting. So, will you go over the build of Tajal, let's say?
Alright, so he has a real purple army. Over on his right side a Yeri Catchy. Then one, what is this? A Black Tutor's Force. Then a Red Bear, and just 3 Red Bear. Then over on the left side again a Yeri Catchy. His general is moving forward, which is a Moral General. Then a Cavalry is moving forward, a Yeri Key, 2 of them. Second row, United States Marines and a Royal Marine, level 5, extended range, 150 range, and Shogunate Guard Infantry guarding his back, 2 of them. That's about it.
Yep. So, maybe boss will go for Killerfish. Wait,
Yeah.
there is no boss. Then Phantom. Okay.
Of course. Let's see. He's got for his calf contingent on his right, 2 Yariki, Chef 2. On his left, he's got a Saber Cav, a Revolver Cav, and a Yariki Chef 2, 2 Yarikachi, a White Bear, a Red Bear, a Vermilion Bird First in his center, Infantry de Marine, and a Red Bear on his left.
And there is a duel of Revolver Cavalries, which Killerfish was winning. And he may run away, actually.
Oh.
But now it's even. Look how even it is. 26 against 22. Pretty nice. Okay, so.
Oh, nice calf charge by Killerfish. Ooh, into the line.
Right in the middle, indeed. 2 Yariki. I wish it were Sabre cavalry units. And look, Majo not reacting. He's too busy with Tajal, who just moved in. So, Prussian Prince. Actually, we will just look at final stats because at this point too much action happening.
Look at the
Boss
center from
Tycoon
Mayutsu.
charging.
There is a naval bombardment.
Yep, from Tajal I would guess. Yes. And Maju Cavalry doing some strange shit. Absolutely strange. Like, he completely messed up his attack orders. He clicked move. But in the middle he seems to be doing quite well. Not sure about boss. He doesn't even try to kite this Yarikachi.
Oh, naval! Well, it seems that boss is winning over on his right side slightly. But oh no, his red bear is now wavering because of the infantry, the marine of Killerfish.
Yeah.
Over on the left side of boss, it's not looking that great for him. His Yeriki is wavering almost, only 20 men left.
I think Maju.
Here we have Yeriki 34. Is a general of Killerfish also. Sorry.
No, I mean, at the moment, even so he lost all his calf, well, almost. Maju in a pretty good spot just because he have better angle of shooting. He have this lens and more of his units shooting at the same time.
True, but Tajal has more elite units.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough range. There is only one range unit. Oh, and a perfect charge against these United States Marines. And there is nothing to actually only general to protect them. But it still would be heavy casualties with no return.
Yeah.
Melee charge from Red Bees in a forest. I think TWR should get this.
Yeah. Killerfish sending Cav in to finish up Maju. Yeah.
And he's doing a good job of that.
Yeah, looks like TWR have this at this moment.
Yeah. A
They
Royal
had
Marine
more
for
melee
Tajal
units.
is still at 145 men. Yeah.
Huge, like I think Maju did couple of very serious mistakes with his cavalry. Cavalry of TWR wasn't wasted at all, while Maju's were, and this Yarikachi, for Killerfish and for Tajal, they both still alive, they both still have Yarikachi alive, and these units did put significant pressure, maybe not that many kills actually, 168, but pressure, just this melee pressure in a forest, it was important.
Yeah, but even look at the composition of Killerfish. He's really moving forward quite close to Boss Tycoon. It's just a solid line. And I think Boss Tycoon is, naval bombardment is a bit spread out. Look at all these small units. On the right side. These Red Bear, he's really not putting back before he's got one shot off. So he's just losing men instead of shooting back.
Yeah, well, the last chance for RTK is to pull back and reconsolidate their forces, or how do you call it? I don't know.
Yeah, consolidate.
General of Boss Tycoon charges General of Killerfish and his cavalry.
Nice
with
volley.
full melee gen it might have worked, but yeah, GG called. Indeed, GG.
Yeah.
And this is a thing with this map for 2v2. It's a bit too small. Like, you see how were almost no space for flanking. It was frontal engagement, full on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, like, Micro and Yarikachi, that's what I would say.
True.
I didn't really watch at Majo's side, I only saw his cavalry heavily mismicroed. But yes, that's my take on this game. And for 2v2 you can never clearly tell what's happening, because none of the players actually see what's happening,
Yeah.
and none of us see. And on this map, like, the thing with this map is you can't really kite here. Like, where do you kite? The moment you get out of this forest, you give up the dodges, you lost. So it's decent 1v1 map, but for 2v2 it's a bit too small, I guess. Like most of the maps. I still
Well, it was
remember
interesting to see bit domination of the TWR team, but still,
I still remember a game, Prussian Prince and Sprint against Killerfish and Tajal on Kurobe Gorge.
Oh, that
And
game.
it had the same issue, map was too small, and they just stayed there for like 40 minutes staring at each other,
Yeah.
and then it was all decided
Yeah,
in one
called.
cavalry charge through the middle.
Yes.
Oh man. I casted it on full
Yes.
speed, and I'm sorry for my voice, guys. I really, my allergy really kicked in. So we didn't really cast armies of Boss Tycoon and Majutsu, so let's do it in final stats. For Maju, United States Marines, Vermilion Bird Force, 3 red beers, 1 white beer. Actually, 2 Yarikachi rank 3, but I didn't even see them in action.
Yeah.
Quite interesting what's happened. So yeah, my take was wrong, at least on Yarikachi part. For Yariki, 1 Sabre Cavalry. And where Boss? I can't find. Okay, find Boss Tycoon. Same build. United States Marines, Vermilion, White Beers, 4 Red Beers. But yes, 3 Sabre Cavalry, 3 Yariki. Wait, where revolvers? I don't see revolvers.
They got like 34 kills.
In between
Oh
Red
yeah,
Bear
it's
and
not
Saber.
Sabre. Oh yeah, I see. And revolvers of Killerfish, let's see. They kinda nullified each other,
Yeah.
which is okay, I guess. Yes, that's their build. And, well,
Well,
not much to add.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we will see you in the next game.
See you guys.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Stream has begun. Hello YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, the entire known world. This is the Phantom. You are also about to be listening to The Ripped and the Prussian Prince. We're all three of us, young men in our sexual prime, here to cast this 2v2.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm here. Will
No,
you be?
nothing to add, honestly. You can't add anything to that, except for probably the fact that we are casting double triumph match between TWR and RTK teams, and it would be Killerfish and Tajal against Majo and Boss Tycoon. And I should say that Boss Tycoon and Tajal tried to kill me with their pinky purple mons. I think it's how it's called? It's conspiracy. They tried to kill me.
The Illuminati wants to rip dead.
It might be, you know, it might be. And
So,
quite an interesting build from what I can see so far. I like what RTK bring, well, what they show. I guess we will not cast it until game actually starts. On the other hand, whatever, like stream has delay, and
Yeah.
obviously Killerfish and Tajal will not bother to stream cheat anyway. So this time RTK on the same map, I guess format of a tournament, I don't really know the rules, but I would guess from what they do, format is predefined maps with switching hosts sides. So for TK this time we see some Shogitai in a mix. We can see 2 for Boss Tycoon with 2 Spear Levies. For Maju we see I was certain, okay, we see 2, a little bit more spread out. So Maju still pushing hard for this hill with his infantry trying to flank Tajal. It's a bit laggy, and I think we will have engagement again near Shrine.
Yeah.
Heavy cavalry pressure from Killerfish instantly, and I guess build again would be in a post-game screen. But TWR pretty much brought the same builds. 2 cavalry line spam and 2 spears from Tajal. Heavy cav with with 6 line and 2 spears from Killerfish. And RTK brought some mix of full line with melee and relatively strong cavalry. Well, at least in numbers. Yeah, pretty much it. Yet again, successful cavalry flanking from Majutsu. I hope this time he will not fail his charge, like in a previous game.
I'm so confused since Killerfish changed his mons.
Yeah,
He
this
did.
light blue is refreshing, but
I thought when Twitchy died, like, and he was the orange banners, I was like, what?
I like orange more.
Yeah. He
Blue with red
he
is
lost his
kinda-
personality.
Well,
Yeah,
not,
when he was-
but
Yeah.
red on blue kinda annoying. I don't think it fits. And I definitely doesn't sound like a young man on its sexual prime right now, but yeah, I care about colors sometimes. I do. Especially when it's freaking pink. What the fuck is this?
So strange that Tajal is no longer full gungeon. He changed. Like
Oh,
he
yeah.
played full gun before, but now he's command.
He heard our discussion
Oh, come
in
on.
the last tournament we casted.
Well, maybe, but I don't know how much you can win from full gun, full line heavy. Of course, you get some boost for stats, but I would guess that speed and morale would still matter more. And this, as we were discussing, full line heavy build especially if you play against other line heavy build, naval bombardment can give you small edge in positioning.
Like, look at that. If naval bombardment were used against that little Tajal killerfish stronghold. Yeah. The encircler has become the encircled.
Yeah, but difficulty is you really have to combine it with your attack, so it's not useful on its own. And you don't know if instead of waiting for your... Like, instead of pulling back, your opponent may actually start an attack. So it's unpredictable tool. Killerfish, interestingly, tries to put some pressure. Nice flanking from Majutsu. Like, when your opponent's so passive, just freaking do it. Like, flank. I think Tajal in a very scary spot right now.
Yeah, I don't like his position that much.
Yeah. Because Killerfish can't really put pressure on flank of Boss Tycoon, and they can't really break the middle, like...
Yeah, like, it's... RTK is controlling this game.
Why can't they break the middle? Because there seems to be a gap between Majutsu and Tycoon.
Because it's line heavy build. The moment you try to do it, these Shugitais would be launched. But it still would depend on micro a lot in the end. But positionally, I like... with less units, RTK control much more space.
Yeah.
Look at this triple line from Tajal. He's kinda ineffective. And when you position your units in such an arc, you don't need like so many stuff in second line. Only 2 units is enough, which he does right now. He moves his Shogun Guard Infantry 150 range out. Good move. Using his range advantage where he has it, but he's on edge. He will get a volley. Will he? Lol. No volley.
Oh, it says firing, but it's not. Huh, strange.
Indeed.
But they might get a volley on that Shogun Guard Infantry instead. Which would be huge.
Well, it like angle is bad. Some man could shoot. Okay, this is sort of red line stuffy.
Not if he sneaks behind him and closes the encirclement.
No, it's no. Maju red line. Breaking rule of red line right now.
But he's flanking. I don't know what the red line rules are. Like he's using it to attack.
Still questionable. Okay, Killerfish decides that it's time. No, it's not time. Will there be volley? No volley from Red Bears. Oh! I guess it's okay.
Whoa,
12 man for free.
Yeah. Nice. Well, very slow game.
I like this. This is Napoleon style.
Well, not really. When action starts, there would be huge difference, just because of melee units. It's more like 4 Ottoman players fighting each other.
Yeah.
Okay, Taj will find a way to utilize his... no? Didn't. Oh, he got first volley!
He's turning off fire at will as well.
Look, it's like appearing, disappearing.
Genius.
Yeah, they can hide between volleys.
If he turns it off while it reloads, yeah.
Okay, Killerfish and Taj will commit all cavalry against Boss Tycoon, I guess. At least they would try.
Was hoping that wouldn't happen. Their mons almost match.
No, I still easily distinguish them. Boss Tycoon much more dark.
On
and yeah,
Shogitai.
naval bombardment in Shugitai of Boss Tycoon, indeed.
He's not moving them. I'm not sure if he noticed, because he's not moving the Shogitai.
He may not have... he have almost 12 seconds. And he may not have high settings, it's not always...
True.
obvious on lower settings when you have low particle.
Yeah, I guess right now it's wasted.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, and yeah, it kinda forced Boss Tycoon to move in, but it's not
Yeah.
like this attack is unprepared, they completely on position. So this Yarikachi would be trying to stop this moving, and I believe Boss Tycoon making a mistake here, blobbing up Shogitai too
Yeah.
much. Okay, his second Shogitai moves through, like just passed by that. Nice. So he would be killing Yarikachi at the same. Why they did freaking what this? Ah,
What?
They touched
his
the other
Shogitai.
unit,
They
that's why.
stopped right in a.
They touched Killerfish's Yarikachi.
Yeah. Okay, so and now Killerfish tunneling a lot of cavalry through the middle. They're not engaging yet. So what TWR do now is like a spring that is under high pressure. They can go out anytime. And look at all this cavalry of Killerfish getting into motion. I wonder if it's effective so. But there is no line for RTK team to actually punish Killerfish for committing all this cavalry against this Shogitai.
Ooh, Shogun
But
Guard
look how they
infantry.
ineffective right now in the middle. They're doing nothing, all these cavalry units.
It looks as though Majutsu doesn't have enough.
Well, he is punishing this Shogunate Guard Infantry 150 range. He's getting
Yeah.
them for
I don't
quite
know,
cheap
that's-
price.
He needed to kite. He didn't do any kiting at all.
Yeah, bad engagement for Tajal. But now Tajal, using his Yarikachi and two of his Yariki, may break flank of Majutsu, or will he? Huge misunderstanding happening in the middle. But now Boss Tycoon sending his cavalry after Killerfish committed his. But now Killerfish revolver coming. What will happen here? First volley.
Only 4 men
Boss Tycoon.
killed.
Boss
in
Tycoon
one
see it.
volley.
He look. Boss Tycoon tries to disengage his cav. He sees this. Like this is insane. In this freaking blob, where I have barely 40 FPS, these players managed to see this stuff.
Yes.
This is insane.
It's crazy.
Shogitai against Yarikachi for on left flank of RTK. I think Tajal losing that exchange. But Killerfish managed to get his Sabre cavalry at Shogun the Guard Infantry of Majutsu. They don't not doing that good, so. And look, how much of Killerfish forces near Shrine doing nothing.
Yeah.
Same could be said for Boss Tycoon, but I believe RTK having better engagement so far. They definitely do.
We will see. Not
Still doesn't
sure.
look like Majutsu has enough.
Uh,
I
Oh, yeah,
don't
we will
think
see.
Majutsu can win on his side. I think Tajo's got it there. Under control.
Boss Tycoon sending second wave of his cavalry. He disengage. There is still revolver cavalry for Killerfish, but yeah, Boss Tycoon charging through. Not pulling through this time, I guess, because there is only one line unit staying on a. way.
Revolver cavalry gonna
No,
get a
this
lot of
revolver's
kills here.
doing a lot of job here. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
A lot of work done here.
And now Maju finally remembered about two of Yarikachi cavalry key, which he for some reason kept on the right flank of Boss Tycoon. It's not ideal to spread up so much, like.
Naval bombardment has been dropped near Majutsu's general to the right.
Yeah, well, maybe a bit useless.
See, this is
I
the power of
think-
the command gen. Stand and fight.
Ooh,
Maju
Naval
should
Gen.
disengage. I honestly think Maju should disengage.
Yeah. His
Because
His gen, Majutsu's gen got caught.
and Boss Tycoon actually sent his cavalry against this revolver cavalry of Killerfish, and it should be doing pretty good job. But by this time, this revolver paid for itself. Okay, Majutsu and Boss Tycoon kinda do a good job coordinating this cavalry charge with line moving near the shrine. Majutsu pretty much done, and
I don't know. I don't think
yes.
RTK's got this. I think TWR is
Yeah.
gonna win here.
It was so good in the middle, but I think Maju sort of didn't have enough for this wide front. Maybe she should have just stayed out of range on the side. Yeah, still could have gone anyway.
Killerfish's general. Eating volleys.
No, it doesn't.
And 100 kills.
It was.
Like a boss, his general, melee general, getting 120 kills.
Yeah, well, some mix
Full
between
gun, yeah.
melee and... Oh, it's not 10 star,
No,
yeah.
no, yeah. Full melee.
GG!
Yeah?
GG. And obviously in such a battle, Shrine is much more important than Farmhouse. And yes, indeed it helped.
With the shrine and stand and fight, he's got 11 morale on his red bear.
And I'm sure that in final stats we will see that Shogitai did no better than Yarikachi. So it probably was not cost-effective choice at all.
Yeah.
Like, as long as RTK team, TWR team controlled one dojo, they could have pulled back on other flank easily, which they did. And yeah, just following the principle, RTK team didn't bring any revolvers, I believe. So let's take a look at the build. Killerfish, 5 beers, beers, 1 Vermilion Dot Force, 2 Yarikachi, rank 2, attack I would guess. 4 Yariki, Sabre Cavalry, Revolver Cavalry, Sabre Cavalry, pretty much the same as previous game. Tajal, pretty much the same as previous game. 2 Calf, 2 Spears, Line. For Boss Tycoon, okay, next map would be Alpine Ridge. For Boss Tycoon, Vermilion, 4 BS, 2 Spear Levy, 1 Yarikachi, 2 Shogitai. Actually, 1 Shogitai did pretty well.
I'm just
For
laughing
Yariki.
at Killerfish's. He's using caps lock to make his camera move faster, so his
I know,
text is
I know, we all do.
So what he writes is also in caps lock. It's like, yes.
Yes, please give us Alpine.
And cost-wise, I would probably disagree with what Maju and Boss Tycoon did okay, like, but with Maju, I don't think 2 Shogunate Guard Infantry is a good investment for such a small line contingent. It just doesn't make much sense. 1, yeah, I would understand. 1 hour. 2 hours, second one I would go for Vermilion Bird Force, because when you don't bring any 150s, you will have to go to exchange, and he has only 3 red bears for exchange and 2 spear levies.
Yeah. So
he put a lot of money into quality, but didn't get most important part of line quality, which is range. For Yariki to Sabre. Yeah, and he made it difficult for himself to micro, putting 2 of his Yariki quite far away, near the boss. So kills for Killerfish, his line, all vanilla. For Boss Tycoon it's Shogitai, Red BS, Vermilion. But other Shogitai was wasted. For Tajal, Infantry de Marine, insane.
yeah.
But at the same time, Vanilla, Red BS and Shogun Guard Infantry did well enough. Yarikachi, look, like you don't really need Shogitai that much lately.
Yeah.
Yarikachi do just well. And Maju, well, his Shogitai did pretty okay, but they never touched really expensive units. So these skills, no matter how impressive they are, not that useful, unfortunately. Yeah, that's all for second game, and we will see you on Alpine Ridge.
Yes.
See you.
See you later.
It's already in
cannot.
motion.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then strange introduction for me.
again and again, yeah. And I'm here with Prussian, Prince, who you did just hear, and Phantom. Hello.
Hello.
Yep. And we are casting third game of a best of 5 match of a semi-finals, I believe, of Double Triumph. And this is RTK against TWR. It's Tajl and Killerfish against Boss Tycoon and Maju. And as I always mention it, Boss Tycoon and Maju just try to drive me insane with their Mon colors. I can understand Tajl. At least he have avatar that suits his Mon colors. Okay, I can get it. Pink pony, I understand. Yeah, we all get crazy sometimes. But Boss Tycoon, like, he just have different actress on his avatar. So why is it purple? I don't know. I just don't know.
In support of maybe the rights, like marriage, equal marriage. I don't know. Never mind.
Well, purple is a royal color, but
It's also a gay color.
well,
Yep.
a lot of royal families can be pretty strange, you know. Anyway, game is starting. And let's take a fast look. Oh, I hear it. Artillery. Armstrong guns from Killerfish. And he
Cool.
puts them in a forest. I wonder if they would hit some trees, which happens. So, something new.
I heard him turn on. Whoops!
look-
I have the other stream turned on.
The moment we get map with not that many forests, Tajl gets without Yarikachi, he goes full line spam with only 2 cavalry units. Boring. And that's what I would say all the time when I see this 4 revolver cavalry line spam build. Pretty boring.
Send your
You don't
complaints
see
to
it now.
Zaript at yahoo.com.
Yeah. So we will see. Well, I'm not going through builds exactly. We will see it final stats again, but we can see some Imperial Guard Cavalry from Boss Tycoon, and we see this Armstrong gun getting 31 kills on this. 30 kills on United States Marines. I wonder why Boss Tycoon not hiding them in a forest, like he isn't getting anything but staying in under the fire of artillery.
Probably a pride thing. Hide the United States Marines?
This could be bad.
No.
The US Marines of Boss Tycoon might get shot.
His entire
Maju-
nation is being represented in one unit.
Maju
You-
flanking again. But I think what mistake Maju does right now, like when there is no mobile pressure from Tajl, he should actually flank not with cavalry only, but with line as well. Which he doesn't at the moment.
Oh, he got no volley off. I think Killerfish should have gotten a volley off before he retreated, maybe. I don't know. Actually, no, because 2 volleys would have killed him.
Oh, look at Armstrong guns.
Yeah, putting them out of the
Killerfish.
forest.
Using his time to reposition. Unfortunately, unlike Napoleon, these guns have limited ammunition. 20 might seem a lot, but in reality it's only 60 shots overall, and they're not that accurate and effective actually, as people
Yeah.
would think.
Like- Actually, if it's gonna be a long game, you might as well wait until you get the ability which increases your accuracy. So that you don't waste ammo if you know.
I
it's
heard him
gonna be
turn
a
it
long
on as
game.
soon as the game began, so we're now in the cooling phase of that.
Okay,
Just to
we'll
be-
see another shot.
Hmm. There we go. he put it on, so now it should be fine.
Wish I had context camera for this.
Yeah, and I'm not showing anything that's happening because on minimap you can see there is just some maneuvering. Okay, let's
Ooh,
see what they got.
Quite a
Whoa,
few of
my.
those Marines.
20 kills!
Yeah.
These Armstrong guns rank 2, they may pay for themselves. They may. They usually don't. Oh my. Well, it's around 12 kills in one volley so far. Oh, my calculation was wrong. Not there is 4 guns, so it's 80 kills.
Exactly.
Yeah, we see some killerfish pushing
I
near
don't
the
know
red
what
line.
he's doing there. I don't
His
think that's
revolver's
gonna work.
here.
I honestly don't think that's gonna
Imperial
work.
Guard cavalry charging revolvers in melee. What?
Yeah, that's not what's supposed to happen.
And yeah, I think Boss Tycoon kinda. Yeah. Now this revolvers try to get away. And there is not, like, it's not a good space for these red bears to shoot. There is not enough line of sight. It's all happening behind this small hill.
No way, there's an
artillery-
engagement on the other side. Here comes the
Let's
cavalry
see.
of Majutsu.
Yeah, pretty nice engagement. There is no line of sight for line of Tajal just because there is small slope on this river, but now he shots. Kills 18, not that much. But look at United States Marines of Maju. I mean, he really doesn't know how to play with line. It's absolutely clear. What the fuck these United States Marines doing?
Oh,
Oh my. This is just painful to watch. It's just Maju.
no,
And
his
they
cavalry
did
is
so
gonna
good
die.
against Duck and Psychic. And this is so awful. Yeah, and I'm sorry for the silence. Like, I don't have enough breath to think anymore.
Well,
Like,
I don't know, like,
I'm suffocating.
he's on that hill, and there are no 150s for Tajul anymore.
Yeah, but this exchange, it's like insanely priceful.
Yeah, but still, he
Tajul
should
has a
still win
Yoriki.
that.
A 39 out of 60 in the back.
Maju still has this side under his control. He's gonna win this.
Oh, Killerfish have second revolver cavalry coming out.
Revolvers
He's
and
up.
Armstrong guns.
And his Armstrong guns reposition again. He really wants this accuracy, so he waits for... And while he waits for that, he just reposition his guns. 90 kills, 90 kills. And yeah, man, 85 kills on this United
He
States
has
Marines
heroic
unit.
assault on it though. Boss Tycoon on his troops.
Ooh, general charging. Boss Tycoon would be losing both of his Marines pretty soon. But at the same time, Manju pushing pretty hard.
yeah, RTK's got the advantage at this point. We will see how they
No.
use this.
They don't.
But
Well-
Tajul is almost dead.
No, I'm like, I was thinking that Killerfish would use his revolvers, but look at this stupid engagement with his revolvers.
They're gonna catch Tajul's 39 out of 60 cav that he just discovered he had in the back. And another naval bombard falls.
Yeah, Tajul done.
Yeah,
But at the same time, boss kinda...
I don't know.
Well,
there's
he
not-
stays his ground, yeah.
I don't think there's much left for Killerfish. Like, the game is over. Just very
No.
few units.
If Tajul moves his general and stands and fights by him instead.
Killerfish can still try to pull back. Oh no.
I don't think there is
Maju
enough.
still have cavalry.
Yeah,
Maju have cavalry.
cavalry, elite infantry, they have everything. It's done.
Yeah.
Seems we
it's-
shall see a fourth game.
Well,
And yeah, guys, I can't really tell how it was done.
well, at the end of the day, Armstrongs didn't pay for themselves.
Maju
They
likes to
did.
flank.
No,
They actually
did.
no. They cost
I
like
think they cost Marines. Cheaper than Marines.
1,300, but still only got 90 kills, and part of that is a bear infantry
No,
or something.
well, 85 kills on marine unit. I think almost, but it's not artillery that lost this game, but
Yeah,
the fact that Tajal underestimated his line.
yeah, like he stood his ground when he shouldn't have. Should have pulled back.
Yeah, pulled back and like pulling back, while spread almost to red line, like completely cut it up.
His general was running in square.
Yes, look, he kept his formation.
Keep formation, keep
This
formation.
happens to Napoleon a lot.
And there
Where's
is
the
not.
general even?
It's
Oh,
it's
he's
behind.
back. He was back at the end of the game. He returned from routing. But game's over
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Well, this was pretty cool.
Indeed, it was.
Hmm.
Maju had much more effective area of shooting, and his cavalry was charging in, charging out.
I
But
went
still, like,
straight
the
to
way
the end
he
menu.
sent his United States Marines, oh my. Oh my.
Hmm.
And yeah, they had much smaller builds. And look at Maju, like, he just destroyed Dajjal. Oh man, look. Almost doubled
Yeah.
his losses. Boss Tycoon barely got even. And yeah. Let's look at the builds. So for Boss Tycoon we have 2 Marines. Boss completely ineffective. Wait, why is it? Okay, I did sorted by unit. Imperial Guard Cavalry ineffective. 4 Red Bears kinda effective. 3 Yariki, and that's all for his
Yeah,
castle.
but
4
just
cavalry units.
think about it. Like, he used, like, Killerfish used like ammo to shoot his Marines, and the Marines they still ended up getting kills. So I think that's good for Boss
Some
Tycoon.
kills.
Yeah.
But I don't know, look how he had. Like, why would you go for Shogunate Guard Infantry when you have 2 Marines?
Yeah, that's strange.
Shogunate Infantry have same shooting, well, pretty much same shooting ability, but they like 300 koku cheaper. I don't agree with these 3 auras
Yeah,
because auras
it's
do not
strange.
stack.
Yeah.
And he could sneak Spear Levy or something, I don't know.
Same thing for
Okay.
Maju for aura units.
Yeah. Well, they have bigger base morale, but still, I just don't think it's worth it. Well, this game it was worth it, but for our units. Expensive. So for our units, for Red Bears, and for Yariki. For Killerfish, let's see, Armstrong guns.
Yeah.
Obviously, his
Because
general likes swords, but he didn't bring much. For Red Bears, 2 revolvers. Both of them, I would say, wasted pretty much. They barely got even.
yeah.
United States Marines, Vermilion Bloodforce. This choice I can understand, like Vermilion Bloodforce.
Tajal with the white tiger force. I didn't see it.
Well, one throwaway unit. They still got 42 kills, pretty
Yeah.
good. They got like a second or third line, like protection. Like if
Yeah.
cavalry charges your front line, white tigers actually do pretty nice.
Yeah.
You can't use them as shields. And this Imperial Infantry for Tajal I can understand. It's just the way he blobbed them up. Like, I think he was more cost effective in terms of build, but he used it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all for third game, and we will see a fourth one.
Yes. See you in the next game.
Command. Mighty Stream Lord.
Yeah, and you may, if you count a little bit fast, it would be easier.
Who, me?
Yeah, you count really slow, like it's...
It's to give you time, like the Matrix, as though you are moving quick.
Okay,
we don't
go.
need time, we
Then
need rhythm. All we
yes,
need is rhythm.
Start, because the game's going.
Hello there, you're listening to the cool sounds of the Phantom. Pretty agitated because the game's begun. We're here with the Prussian Prince and Zarip. This is Triumph something 2v2 tournament.
Double
Shout out
Triumph.
to the people.
Yeah.
Double Triumph. Shout out to the people who asked for it. Killerfish and Tajul against Maju and Boss Tycoon. Take it away, Zarip.
Yeah, well, I actually did shout out people who were asking in chat, but now I forgot their names, and I'm afraid I was muted at that point. But well, Tajul bringing bow cavalry, nice. Rank 4.
Cool.
Accuracy, reload. Well, we will see if it gets any decent kills.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if he... It may force Maju to move in.
They got nothing done.
They shoot at very strange arc. Look, their arrows actually fall before
in
Red Bears.
front. Yeah.
You know what it might be? There might be some prediction algorithm for Red Bears moving, but it works for speed on a flat ground. And when they move slower uphill, look, they predicted it wrong. It
What
could
an
be actually.
industrious age we live in.
And look, now they actually racking up kills.
Yeah.
Literally, like for bow cavalry, it's quite a lot.
Whoa.
8 kills at a volley. It's decent.
Yeah.
Tajul is no stranger to the bow cav.
Yep.
Yes.
And as in previous games, you will see exact builds at final stats. As you can see, Tajul goes pretty line heavy, but this time he brought some spear levies, some
Look.
cavalry, imperial. Look at what?
Redbird is on the right caught.
Red Bear, it was like
Wait, where? On which right? Like
I just was
The
left.
very right. Oh.
right of
Killerfish
what?
Killerfish is left where
Yes,
there's
yes.
the sword dojo. There's an engagement.
It's
Oh
over.
yeah, there is hidden dojo. Yeah. Archery dojo, actually pretty important one.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, if you didn't know it, look at this. This happens a lot on a lot of maps, not only on this one, but here especially often. Sometimes you randomly get this dojo which is not shown on minimap, but you still can capture it and get bonus from it.
Whoa! You can capture it?
Well, just
Yes,
hover mouse over it,
You can.
like.
CA hates me. That's why. CA hates us. Everybody listening. That's why this happens.
Wait,
I know.
What did that
Alright,
saber
continue,
cav
Cav.
do? Like for Killerfish, it killed 17
And
and lost
actually,
so many.
workshop is capturable as well on other side of a map.
Oh yeah.
So you can't actually start timer by capturing 2 dojos in the middle. You would be wondering what's happening, but
Yes.
yeah, that's what's happening.
Interesting, but
Risky.
why?
This better not happen in arena.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter what we say or want. Well, but honestly, guys, game of such a scale is pretty difficult to polish. Like there is too many aspects of it.
They could do it.
Campaign, multiplayer.
Instead of doing Rally Point, they should put their resources into this.
Oh my.
But it's not like it's the same resources.
Oh my.
Oh.
Look at that bow key
Wait. Oh.
of Tajul. Oh
100
my.
kill. I tell you, I saw a game from. Remember? Oh, it actually was game. Who was your teammate in that game? Phantom.
Ario Barzane.
He,
now
did he
Aviator
use
Barzane.
Bokachi?
It was Holy Grail War 6 and Chikuga River, not to be confused with the diamond-shaped map.
Yeah,
They
it's
brought-
a river
yeah.
with a lot of river in between
We saw that,
deployment
like,
zones.
Tajul, we played Tajul and Killerfish first round, so the second time, Ario Barzane brought, like, as many arrows as he could.
No,
like
no,
just
no, no,
all
no,
arrow.
no. It was another game. It was Tajul and Hanasparuch. It wasn't Killerfish.
Yeah.
And he actually beat
That was the second one.
Hanasparuch, and his Bokachi got over 100 kills, 2 of them. It was insane.
Whoa. This bow key has paid for itself 10 times
I tell you,
over.
if and I think I wonder if Maju even like noticed it. Like I think he just don't believe it can kill much and just stays there,
Yeah.
not even
Look
understanding
at two
what's
Shogun and
happening.
Guard infantry. Look at his two Shogun and Guard infantry. They're like so damaged.
Yep. And it's 45. And just to make it sure, both not as bad as people say it. They are. They bad against moving targets. So the moment the opponent actually stupid enough to stay, yes, Maju, stupid.
Send your complaints to zripped.yahoo.com.
Oh, I actually have your Yahoo account, yeah. But anyway, against stationary targets, especially when they have armor. Oh, 4, already 4, because, yeah, workshop. Maju captured workshop, and he's still camping red line. I mean, come on.
Look at the right, though. Tadril's right. What's stopping Majutsu from just coming through?
Oh,
I don't know.
Good volleys on that Royal Marine of
Well,
Killerfish.
This time there is much more cavalry on TWR side, so it's more risky. Because it's very easy to be cut out. And there is Imperial Guard cavalry for Tajal, so sending just cavalry is not gonna work. Killerfish commits near Sword Dojo.
Oh,
You see
2
this revolver
Yariki
cav.
went in.
Got shot from a 150 US Marine.
Yeah, I can understand why he did this. Just because slowly but surely Boss Tycoon was winning. He already captured Archery Dojo. Oh, actually, you may
Pulling
start.
through!
Yeah, I think. Oh, Revolver Cavalry from Boss Tycoon. I might have been wrong with the timer. Actually, you only need Shrine and Sword Dojo to start a timer.
Okay, I was gonna say, that's insane otherwise.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this.
still
it's
no
not
archery
happened that
dojo.
often.
Still no archery dojo for RTK. They haven't taken it yet.
Oh, he moved out of it too early.
Yeah. I wonder if he even noticed. He probably did, but
Killerfish may lose his gen.
yeah.
I know, but it's
Tadril's gen is at a great slope, so that he can shoot and his Imperial Guard cav can shoot at the same
But
time.
look at the other side. Majutsu charging into the forest with 2 Yarikis. Breaking
Yep.
those 2 red bears.
He
And
finally
you see when
realized he
it
could do it.
happened? The moment all this shooting cap of Tajal, including his gen, went to help Killerfish, here Maju comes.
Yeah.
And look, he already destroyed 150 range Shogunate Guard infantry, which killed only 28 men. Can you believe it? Infantry the Marine, well, 200 men, decent. But
yeah,
still,
this is going to be really bad for the TWR team.
yeah, flank collapsed, and Boss Tycoon can easily keep his flank safe, but he doesn't want to. He wants to go in.
Only 2 gens holding the center now, where the Sword Dojo is.
And look, in the middle, now TWR forced to attack in the middle, but it's not that easy and useful. And Boki, 161 kill, now in melee.
I don't know what
Killerfish pretty
TWR
much
can
dead.
do. Yeah, I'm not sure
Well-
what TWR can do at this point.
Tajal can still screw up Maju with his cavalry, but he is making a mistake right now, not pulling back. If Tajal just pulled back and then tried to use his cavalry somehow. But just looking at the map, look at this, at minimap, look at this nice surround.
Yeah, I don't know, like, it was such a strange engagement for Tajul on that flank.
I just turned Mons off. That looks horrible.
Yeah.
Well, some ants moving all over the
Yeah! Like if I was in a observation balloon, like in Napoleon, you can do that. Just wouldn't tell me anything.
Yes.
I think I forgot which K it is.
It's K.
N maybe.
No,
It's
K.
on the
K.
left, bottom left, you see a plus or a minus.
No, I'm talking about movie camera.
Oh.
It's N,
Oh.
I believe.
Oh
For
wow.
me, it's that like it allows
Oh.
you to sort of zoom in.
Yeah. What a beautiful engagement on Majutsu's flank, though.
Yeah, like gorgeous flanking. And this is what you guys should do. And like, notice it's important. This time it's important. Notice difference between previous game and this one. Like how Maju was much more aggressive in previous game, and much slower in this one. Just because in this one he didn't have cavalry advantage. Like this change in Tajal build, look how it affected Maju's play. And this is what people often don't really like. It's not that easy to see unless you kinda, well, I can only see it because I just trust these players. And just because I trust Maju to do smart things, well, overall he's still stupid to stay under the bow cavalry volleys. But generally, if he does something, I question myself. Why did not he flank as much as in previous game? And this is what Phantom asked. Like, why did not send his cavalry? Because Tajal have general with guns this time, not full command gen. He has Imperial Guard cavalry, so he can harass that melee cavalry of Maju. So it's not that easy anymore. So Maju was much more careful. And again, two quality builds against much more manpower heavy builds of Tajal and Killerfish. And again, quality won.
Look at how similar.
Because
1470, 1470.
yeah.
Killed 1337, 1335.
Boss Tycoon, thank you. Lead kills. Like, oh man, I love this. And Maju just not a light. Just he doesn't have this purple mons. He is not a royal, not a light.
Maju is 2 kills away from lead.
Yeah, indeed he is.
Unfortunate.
This is
Unfortunate. I classify this
like
as fail in my book.
okay, let's take a look at builds now. Would you go through it? I just can't talk anymore.
Okay, so for Boss Tycoon we had actually similar build to what he usually brings. I think he had like 2 Marines, 1 Shogunate Guard Infantry, 4 Red Bears, his 3 Yariki, few upgrades, then 1 Revolver Cav. Yeah, I think that's so
Yep.
pretty much similar.
TWR brought a revolver cap.
Yes. Okay, to make it faster. For Maju, again, for our units, infantry, the marine, Vermilion Bird was 150 range, which I personally usually consider to be a waste, just because they have very low base reload speed. I don't like them, they have wrong reload animation. Now, 2 Shogun Guard Infantry, 4 Red Bears, 3 Yariki, 1 of them rank 4 and 1 Sabre Cavalry. And this rank 4 one, Maju really took care of them and they got, well, a lot of kills. For Killerfish, Royal Marines exactly 200 kills, interesting. Not needed to switch. Okay, let's speed it up. 3 Spear Levy, 4 Yariki, 1 Revolver, Sabre Cavalry, and quite a cheap line. Well, cheaper at least. For Tajal, again 2 150s, 4 Red Bears, Imperial Guard, 2 Spear Levy. Boki! Almost 200
Yes.
kills, can you believe it? Like,
Insane.
yeah, and it actually works pretty well on ladder if you play more stationary. So you kinda acquire a line and then just bow your opponent with bow key.
Well,
But you really need leadership gen for that to be in the middle of a map faster.
well,
You kinda need to get to dodges.
anything works on ladder. Like, you
Yeah,
don't need
that's
this to win
true.
on ladder.
Well, I mean, you can make pretty good use of it. Okay, guys, 2-2. TWR game took 2 games on counterplanes, and RTK took 2 games on Alpine Ridge, so
Yes.
tiebreaker coming soon. See you.
See you later.
US as well. And 3, 2, 1. Hello, my fellow foes of the Samurai players! Zarip here, with a tiebreaker between 2 teams, RTK and TWR. And these abbreviations would break my tongue at some point.
Yes.
Even so I have no bonds there, it's still pretty difficult to pronounce RTK, TWR, TWR, RTK, blah, 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 blah. Stuff like that. Anyway.
Well,
He's possessed.
At least pronouncing agony is much easier.
Yep. And at the moment, RTK making sort of comeback. They were 2-0 behind after first 2 games on the counterplanes. They made it up on Alpine Ridge by taking 2 games in a row. And now it's a Kawaba River as a tiebreaker. And interestingly enough, RTK team has no leadership gens, so no reconnaissance, no how it's called, Shinobi Informer, or it's not working.
Yeah.
So,
They
which
should
means,
use it. I think
Yeah.
it's important.
and honestly,
Hoplita.
look at Major. It's a 9 level gen. How can it not have reconnaissance? It's mix between gun and it can't be Bushido, right?
Hoplita has asked me to say fascinating, so fascinating.
Indeed it is.
Tell your
But-
friends, Hoplita.
Why I'm putting so much attention to this fact that there is no Shinobi Informer and reconnaissance? The reason is this forest on a hill near workshop. It's interesting that we got workshop because it's a bad dojo, but still, this is probably the only map and the only place where Yugi Kitai is worth bringing and using.
Tranquil
and maybe
streams. Tranquil streams.
Well, yeah, there are some maps, but I mean, on this map, it kind of obvious position. Because players
Well-
usually rush this hill using cavalry. And you can get very nice shots, and then your cavalry would be there as well, and you will get a nice cavalry
Yeah.
engagement.
But
And you will get the hill, and your line will come there, and you will be able to skirmish because Yugi Kitai can shoot while hidden. So it's just good, but after that, you can't go away from that hill. If your
True.
opponent decides to go for 2 other dodges, you're screwed.
so yeah, but back to Tranquil streams. Like that's
Okay.
a funny map. You can put Yugekitai on the sides, and there's like forest, and then there's rivers. A river between that forest and like the other islands. So like you can
Yeah.
put your Yugekitai there and hit your opponent from the while he's in the deployment zone. It was hilarious. And then it can't really be charged since it's over the river and in a forest. So you can probably get some support there quickly.
Yeah, well, there is similar possibilities for hidden mountains.
Yeah.
My voice really getting. Oh my. Well, I'm not planning to lose it, so I'm going to talk a bit more quieter. What I have no idea what I was trying to say. Oh, and on Tranquil Streams there is other nice spot for Yugi Kitai or Tosa Rifleman. It's a forest in the middle near Middle Crossing. It's also a pretty nice trap zone. But generally it's not worth it just because they're so expensive. You can bring 2 Black Tortoise forts for the same price. And it would probably be better.
Yeah.
Okay, and the game is starting.
So I'm gonna go over Tajo's build. He has 2 Marines, then a Shogunate Guard Infantry 150, like 2
Uh-huh.
White Bears, 2 Red Bears, and 1 Saber Cav level 3, another Saber Cav level 2, Imperial Guard Cav Vanilla and his general full gun gen now. He switched up his general. Interesting.
I don't know what it is with Tajal always trying to clamp up. Like he doesn't like to spread from what I can see. And middle on this map is pretty tricky. If you zoom near Shrine, you can see that these roads, they're actually on slight ridges. So on this map you can actually avoid 150s quite easily if you play it smartly.
Yeah. Right now I don't like Tajal's positioning. He could do so much more. It's
The sword
not
dojo.
effective.
Crucial for cav engagement.
Yeah.
Throw it
Well,
away.
at the same time, Killifish acquired nice positioning on this forest. He would be having it, so at some point he will be pushing Boss Tycoon out of that forest. Boss Tycoon attempting interesting attempt. Killifish, he might be, if he not notice it. Oh, United States Marines. Like one man of Killifish bodyguard is in range, but they're not shooting. I think one step.
Whoa.
No,
whoa.
Boss Tycoon doesn't realize it. Okay, Killifish getting nice volley on this Yariki. 10 men killed for free.
Yeah, he'll be getting the workshop.
And look, the moment Tajal doesn't bring sufficient cavalry, what Maju does? He does what he wants. He puts one cavalry around. Like, oh, come on, Boss
Whoa.
Tycoon. What are you waiting for? And I tell you, like, it's... I don't like what Boss doing. Oh, okay, he got this volley. Well, he only killed 6 men. Two in General Man, 2 in Yariki. Killifish is quite risky with his gen.
Oh.
And before, like, the problem for Boss Tycoon, not only is it difficult for him to attack, now TWR have Shrine, and in this attrition battle near Workshop, Killifish have quite leg up. Is there such a idiom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a leg up on him, as they say.
Yeah, because I'm a bit tired of saying advantage. It's getting bored. And I need. How can you say risky? Like, is there any synonyms, appropriate synonyms?
He's putting his head on the chopping block.
Oh, no, maybe something simpler, like he's getting too careless. Yeah, careless. That was a good way to put it, I guess.
He throws caution to the wind.
Oh, that's a nice one. Interesting. I wonder, there is actually... well, there is no wind effect on...
Of
Which one?
Majutsu, vanilla one that was behind Tajil. Like, it had to move past these little logs on the ground,
Yeah.
and it was doing some strange stuff.
They're impossible, interesting.
Yeah,
Huh.
they are.
And look how many polygons wasted on something that so useless.
Yes.
And it all eats your FPS. Okay, let's see.
The ground looks so strange. Is it just me, or does it look strange now?
What looks strange?
Zoom out, like there's...
Yes, strange spots.
Yes.
Like it's a big paw.
Alien designs, perhaps.
No, it's like a dog footstep, like trace.
A paw.
Footstep. Paw,
What?
yeah.
The Illuminati was here. That's their symbol.
It could be.
I never saw this before.
But yeah, let's take a closer look at what Boss Tycoon trying to... Okay, Killifish can't decide if he wants to rush with his Yarikachi or not. And this revolver cavalry of Boss Tycoon made him think, no, I don't. I don't know, so now he got a nice volley, 19 kills. Well, Boss Tycoon isn't doing that bad. In this attrition battle, he gets...
Well, he'll get
He
that
exchanges
unit.
his red beers.
Yeah.
And when this line of killerfish gets seen enough, there we will see some charging. On the other hand, there is one issue with current positioning of Majutsu.
Yes.
No matter how slow Tajal and Killerfish builds are, if they see it, like they can do, like if they push with everything in the middle, and Tajal just, the problem with for Maju to finish his flanking, he will have to go over this ridge which starts near Shrine and goes to deployment zone of RTK, and Tajal can just hide there. So strong middle push will Tor RTK team split on two. Tajal almost does it right. He just needs to push in. Just can you win by like? I can understand what he is doing. He thinks, okay, I got this. Like I got Killerfish in my team. He knows what he's doing. But Killerfish too busy microing his own attrition battle here.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, like this middle is a weak spot for RTK right now, and Sabre Cavalry of Killerfish would be okay. Let's see.
Death.
This Shogunate Guard line of sight tricky here.
Should get
Like
a
if
volley
you zoom
though.
out,
It should get a
Yeah.
volley. Yeah. Ooh.
ooh, quite a deadly one.
So now they will get the shrine.
And
Well,
I
that's
think just like in all these games, I like positioning of RTK more.
yeah.
Battlestar Lamp has invited you to play. No, Lamp. Jump. Man, I wish I could like disable this invites.
The overlay?
Yeah,
You can
what?
crash it. You can just go to... Yeah, you can just turn off the overlay.
Yeah, but then I can't easily join games when overlay disabled, which stops me.
You could turn it on again by overlay.exe in the task manager.
Huh. You have some strange clipping. Try talking again.
There once was a man named Cotton.
Okay. And charge from Killerfish. Redbeard is going into melee for Boss Tycoon. A lot of Maju cavalry involved here. I don't see revolvers. They're still not in action. But
Here
they
they
will be
come.
coming.
Here they come.
Big blow up, and I'm not sure about what Boss Tycoon doing, charging his cavalry into this Yarikachi blob.
Yeah.
No, I don't like this blob.
It's
Fight
beautiful
for
though.
them.
The colors are brilliant.
Oh, look at Tajal moving in with red bears into the Realm Marines, using
Yeah,
that
this
as
is
meat
like-
shield, so he can use his Marines to fire.
Heroic assault. No.
I
Gambit.
would call this picture acid dreams. All these colors. Oh
Look.
man.
Using the weaker unit as meat shield, so his stronger unit can come in and fire.
Oh, revolvers of Killerfish, look at this huge...
Oh.
Like, that's why revolvers are not OP on their own when they're alone.
Yeah.
Just like going to offensive with revolver cavalry is very difficult. Maju mismicroing his cavalry again.
And Boss Tycoon is microing his Royal Marines, going so quickly into the line of sight with the red bears too far ahead, but
I
still.
think at this point damage is... I'm not sure RTK can
Ooh, Imperial Guard Cav of Tajal.
getting... what was it actually? Getting shot. Yarikachi, I don't know. Well, Maju is in a pretty good shape. His exchanges are pretty good overall.
Yeah, and Tajal is blobbed up, like, look, free all those units by the shrine. He could be in a much better position.
Yeah, and you see, guys, in separated engagement, Yarikachi and Redbeard is much better than Whitebeard and Redbeard. Just 1 milli unit, if it finds good angle of approach, is just oh so good.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
But here an interesting, like, this is something that was bound to happen. Now Killerfish have to leave his hill. Oh, but yeah. Maju not in such a great shape. I think both teams still have something. There is cavalry only for RTK on the field. I think
Still some for TWR, but it's not melee cavalry.
And I think a small mistake from Maju at this point. This Redbeard and Yarikachi behind Tajal, I think he should have waited for just for a better chance. Not engage instantly. Just
Marines.
presenting this threat could have been enough.
Oh, those Marines of Majutsu getting shot at. Oh.
Oh, look! Red Bears of Maju actually won melee engagement. Yeah, they have sword dodger. RTK,
Yeah.
that is.
Quite convincingly.
Indeed. And I wonder if, like,
Not the best engagement for TWR in the center.
but Maju still engaging. There is this Black Tortoise force which he wants to be sacrificing, but he's too lazy to kind of wait and move them in instead of this Shogunate Guard infantry. Look at this Black Tortoise force doing freaking nothing near Shrine. Killerfish
Oh.
sort of risking his general
Yes,
a bit
he's
too
gonna get
much.
shot.
There would be volley.
Yeah. Oh, he stopped.
It's what?
He's gonna die now
Come on,
for
and
sure.
there is still not volley. Look at this. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
This happens, guys. This is why I say I still didn't meet a player with perfect micro. There are no such players. Yet.
Yes, we need to get Korean programmers into this game first.
And we need to pay them thousands of dollars each month.
Yeah.
Because otherwise... Well, it have to be full-time job. Killerfish General can actually survive. 7 men left.
Oh,
may
surprising after
survive.
all of that.
Yep.
That position for RTK is not actually that bad. Oh, Tajo's
And
Imperial
not
Guard
so
Cav.
good. Like, see this running away Shogunate Guard infantry of Boss Tycoon. I don't know why he moved them in. Like, it was ideal threat, just keep them behind the ridge, and this single unit can stop the whole army of Killerfish from flanking. But now he have a trouble on his flank. And now he will be trying to sneak this Yariki and finish General of Killerfish, obviously.
Oh, here comes Killerfish. He's gonna go for an attack on that side. It seems.
Yeah, and I just realized that Taj will have full gun gen.
Yeah. Said that in the beginning. This is gonna be important. Not sure if Maju should be doing that with this gen. Risky.
I would bet on Killerfish here. Or on TWR here.
Yeah.
They just have more tools left. Just
Yeah.
because of this General of Tajal. This cavalry
But
is still
look-
pretty important.
Look at that cavalry unit by Boss Tycoon. It might be in a key position.
Yeah,
in
and
the
there is
forest.
actually, I just realized that he have revolvers.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this United States Marine. Fuck, move, pull back. What are you? Oh, no, what?
Oh.
Boss Tycoon's throwing it away. He can't read this engagement.
Yeah.
He is not reading it. 4 line units, you can't win it. Okay, Killerfish will not get a volley, but one revolver cannot finish it.
He needs to go into Killerfish's general with his 60 out of 60 Yari key that's back there.
Boss Tycoon still thinks revolvers just simply OP. They not.
But you
They
see what
can't
that
kill line frontally.
you see what that Yari key is like doing? It's just there hidden, and he needs
Well,
it to
it's
strike at the gen of Killerfish.
Probably, but like he was trying to micro his revolvers too much. Look at this. Killerfish didn't lost a single unit.
Here
He
comes
took
the
some
RTK.
losses,
He might get Killerfish's general finally.
He's gonna do it.
Or
but
not.
it's
Ah,
just to make this charge possible. Boss Tycoon paid too much already.
General was walking for a while. Might still get him. Oh, he's going in.
Huh.
it could be argued that it's worth losing like all 60 of those Yari key just for that general. As a last act of desperation, he's rallying his men.
Yes, this will be taking some time.
Oh, he pulls up. That's what she
Tarzel
said.
will get some shots with his gen, I believe. Yes.
Ooh, what about him?
It's highly annoying how gun cavalry can shoot. Oh, come on! Why slow down? Like, what is this?
Oh, he
The
changed
fuck?
attack order. He gave different attack order.
Yeah, because line fight is more important.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
should
he
I
might
say-
get nice charge.
Even if he
will?
dies, the bodies will disrupt the fire and gun.
Hopefully. Yes, this might work. Move in, move further.
3
Just
abilities.
fucking pull through. Like, pulling through
Ganbei.
line is normal when you have back charge.
Banzai, rally.
Oh, General of Maju, he might get that marine unit or not. But still, this is not. I don't think they have enough, or do they?
Killerfish is too many.
Yeah.
They still have 2 150s, no matter how low they are. If Tajal get,
Oh,
if
what?
They can
Tajal
decap the
get
morale.
careless, he
Yes.
is too careless. Tajal, bye bye.
Oh,
Okay, so Tajo's gone. They'll recap the
No,
morale
he
shrine.
doesn't gun, but 40 men in his general. Oh my RTK, my god, this
Yeah.
range advantage for RTK, our advantage. It all depends
Shogun
on
and
this
guard calves
Shogun
gonna get
guard
lost,
infantry.
yeah.
Kill their general.
Infantry.
Oh,
It
Tajul
will-
just
oh
threw it
my
away.
God.
Tajul threw it away.
Yeah, guys, I'm an atheist, but yeah, sometimes I just can't stop myself from.
Go, 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 go!
Oh. Insane game. It was worth watching, and
Yeah.
honestly, it looked like Post Tycoon and Majutsu gave up a couple of
What
times.
is he
They-
saying?
What?
What did Killerfish type?
Oh, I wish I would knew. What?
Like in final, I think. Oh, this
Yeah,
must be
this-
sad for both of them. 'Cause
Yeah,
like,
and I, with all my respect to Tajal, I should say he just a little bit out of this league. There were 3 players who understand what's happening, and Tajal who was just a slightly bit off. Like,
It may be a different time where he's playing. It might be like 6 in the morning where he is. Who knows?
no, he is in Germany. It's should be like for Prussian Prince, right?
yeah,
Same time
1:51 a.m. No, I'm not sure. Maybe it's one. I think he might be 1 hour behind me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he's from
Yeah.
Germany.
So
Okay.
12:51.
Hour past midnight. But it's not about it. It's just you can see that he understands game inside of his area of responsibility. He knows how to play compact line heavy, and he does it well. I have to give him that. We've seen that against Via Militera. He knows his stuff, but the moment he meets opponents who are creative enough to exploit his weakness, he's just not there yet, not at this level. Just tactical thinking, like it's difficult to explain. It's not like there is some defined levels of play, but you can see how Maju, Boss Tycoon and Killerfish, they just much more active, and you can see how their actions affect the game, while Tajal is just present pretty
I'll
much.
be damned.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
my god.
Congrats.
That was-
Lucky
that was
guys,
hard.
lucky guys. Like
Really wrong.
I don't know how you won last
I am
game. I
devastated.
just
Boss Tycoon,
I-
do you have any words for the viewers?
Well,
That was fucking hard.
one
Yeah.
word.
I knew we were gonna lose the first games because for their armies, the first two maps are perfect. Or the
Listen.
first map
Yeah.
was perfect. So I knew
Well-
we were gonna lose those, but I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
made a comeback.
Well, he gave up
Yeah.
his general at the end, Tajal. That
Yeah,
that's
you
what
may
we were
not
like.
have-
Whoa.
You may
Thanks,
not.
Joshua.
I think you would may have lost that if he had still kept.
Maybe,
his
yeah.
gen. Maybe.
yeah, if
But
he
we did
just
have two
kept
150s left.
yeah, but
that's
he
one- that
had
was one thing.
155, so he could have just
Well,
killed your 125 range line first, just
Yeah, he
running
could've.
away from you.
but I don't know why he didn't, to be honest.
I wonder if they with Killerfish are in
I am
voice chat
so
because
tired now.
Yeah, that was
I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, well, I will just show you final stats really fast. I will not call stuff out. I will just scroll it for you if
Wow.
you're interested.
Amazing Marines.
So slowly, well, not really slowly, but
Yeah,
scrolling.
amazing
scrolling.
Marines of Boss Tycoon.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep. And
For
thank you guys
Maju.
for watching.
Yep.
See you later.
See you later, and
See
wow,
ya.
General
Wow.
of Tajal. But yeah, see you later.